that was the riff from the song Time to Waste from the upcoming Giant Walker album Silhouettes. The riff's quite interesting because whilst the tuning's quite low, it's in drop G on my baritone guitar, so it sounds quite brutal. I was determined not to make the song sound like a metal song. The word that was getting thrown around a lot when we were writing the parts was sleazy, so I really wanted it to kind of maintain that stompy, sleazy vibe from start to finish. And I was kind of caught between two vibes, one being like a Queens of the Stone Agey, fuzzy, mid-heavy riff, and like this hip-hop kind of swung groove, trying to steer it away from metal. It's got a lot of kind of bluesy bends, that kind of phrase there. So the tuning from low to high is G, F, C, F, A, D. The tuning, to be honest, very much informs the riff a lot of the times. Because it's so unfamiliar, you have no other choice but to explore it. I basically just found these 4 notes. I just quite liked how angular it sounded. Again, like, it's all about finding the right balance of stuff that sounds quite fresh. Just basically an odd mix of influences, I would say. It always results in something that sounds quite unique, if I could be so bold. Something else that adds to the kind of stompy, groovy feel of it is just the overall swung nature of the groove, the Humpty Dumpty rhythm. It just continues that all the way through. So a habit of mine with writing riffs is I tend to find one phrase that I can repeat, but then all I do is kind of change the ending of the riff. So this is a perfect example. So the start of it is... The riff kind of just carries on playing that phrase, but the tail of it sort of is changed. So the next bit is... So you see the start is the same. The same thing again, but instead of playing this note, I'm playing the low note. So some of the sounds I was kind of playing around with just to complement the riff as well. Mainly fuzz. I kind of always lean on fuzz just because it's really easy to get inspired by. This one's a new one that I kind of like. It's maybe a bit overkill for this riff, but it's called the Plasma Pedal by Game Changer Audio, I believe. So this is what it sounds like. What I actually used to record the song was the Thunderclaw by Mr. Black. Which is sort of not really fuzzy, to be honest. It's more of like a fuzzy, overdrivey thing, the way I've got it set anyway. So yeah, that literally, you could play the whole song with that one pedal, to be honest. Amp-wise, I'm running 2 amps, as I normally do. I've got the Victory Sheriff 22 and the Victory Kraken. I try to run them as clean as I can, so with no pedals, it kind of sounds like... So kind of, like I say, kind of boring really. It's slightly dirty, but yeah, I like to run the amps a bit clean. So that's the riff. Let us know in the comments if you want us to do this for any of the other songs we have, any of the other singles, or even songs off the first album. Yeah, cheers for watching.